Just drip candle into cinnamon. After I discovered this, I never spent money again. Try this, and you will never have this problem again. To start this simple tip, we're going to need 3 candles. Place them in a pan, turn on low heat, and let them melt completely. I never thought I could do this at home. After I learned it, I started saving a lot of money with this trick, so I had to show it to you. As soon as the candles are completely melted, you can turn off the heat. Don't throw away all the leftover wicks. Save one because we will use it next. Now, we're going to pour the melted wax into a container. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. You can use any container as long as it is not plastic. With the help of a funnel, you will put the wax inside the container, but be careful not to fill it too much and it will fall out. Here it is important to be careful. Once that's done, we'll need some cloves. They will play a very important role in this tip. There's not an exact amount of cloves. Just add them to your taste. If you don't like the smell of cloves, you can replace it with another ingredient with the smell of your preference. Next, we'll need ground cinnamon. Add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, then mix it well. I learned this trick from my aunt who lives in the countryside. This is a very powerful and foolproof tip, and it will definitely help you a lot, as you will never spend money on expensive products sold in supermarkets again. After mixing everything well, our tip is almost ready. Do you remember the wick I asked you to save? We're going to need it now. With the help of an object, secure the wick and position it in the center of the container. So cut a little bee that don't keep so long. Then, we're going to let it sit for a few minutes until the wax hardens. Tag a friend who needs to try this trick. The smell of cinnamon can transform any environment. Together with the cloves, it will help keep all kinds of insects out of your house. After some time, this is how it should look. Now just remove the object and trim the excess wick, and our tip will be ready. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. What we just made here is an incredible, wonderful, aromatic, and insect repellent candle. That's right. Just light the candle, and you will instantly feel the aroma of your house change. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think, especially flies and mosquitoes. Cloves contain a compound called eugenol, which has insecticidal and repellent properties. This will help keep all types of flying insects away. If you live in a place with many insects, have tried everything, and don't know what else to do, try this homemade aromatic candle, which will not only keep them away from your home, but also provide you with a fragrant and pleasant environment. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the following video. Pour cooking oil over cinnamon powder, and you'll never buy those expensive products again. This simple and effective trick will completely solve a problem we all face at home, and you won't believe how easy it is to make. Start by adding 300 milliliters of water to a container. Then, mix in 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder. You can use 4 cinnamon sticks, but you must break them into smaller pieces. Don't worry, the result is exactly the same. Stir everything well until fully combined. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. My aunt, who lives on a farm, taught me this tip. She struggled with this problem for years until she discovered this recipe, and after trying it myself, I can confirm it's nothing short of genius. Once that's done, transfer the mixture to a glass container. Now comes the key ingredient: cooking oil. You don't need fresh oil. Used oil works just as well. Pour it over the water and cinnamon mixture, letting it sit for about 5 minutes for better results. The oil is essential because it helps the mixture burn slowly, creating a lasting effect. Tag a friend who needs to try this trick. Next, take an aluminum cap, like the ones used on olive oil bottles. This step is essential. Make a small hole in the center of the cap and pass a piece of wick through it. Don't have a wick? No problem. You can use a piece of string or even a strip of cloth. This will serve as your candle wick. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. We all know how frustrating it is to deal with flying insects, especially on hot days when they invade our spaces and leave us with itchy bites. This solution works wonders because the smell of burning cinnamon is something these pests can't stand. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. Place the cap with the wick in the center of the glass container. Once assembled, it should look similar to a small candle. Light it up, and here's where the magic begins. Curious about what this solves? This homemade candle is an incredible natural insect repellent. It effectively keeps mosquitoes, gnats, wasps, bees, and even cockroaches away from your home. Place your DIY repellent in strategic areas where insects tend to gather. You'll notice an immediate difference in the kitchen, living room, or outdoor spaces. The oil makes the wick burn slowly, so you won't have to replace it often. What's more, it's completely natural and safe, and uses ingredients you already have at home. No more spending money on expensive products that may not even work. This simple recipe will save you time, money, and frustration. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless. And take care, star. Put a candle in a lemon, and you'll not believe the fantastic results. Do this, and you'll never have that problem again. That's right, folks. Since learning this, I've never spent money again. First, grab a container. Any glass jar or container works perfectly. This will be the base for our candle. Next, add 3 tablespoons of coarse salt. The salt not only provides stability for the candle, but also enhances the overall aesthetic of the finished product. Now it's time to add some lemon slices. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Arrange the slices around the edges of the jar for a decorative and fragrant touch. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Set your container aside and let's prepare the candle wax. Take 2 large candles and place them in a pan on low heat. Remember to use more candles for larger containers. As the wax melts, it releases a subtle aroma, making this process even more enjoyable. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. Once the candles have fully melted, carefully remove the wicks from the pan. Safety tip: always handle hot wax with care. Pour the melted wax into your prepared container slowly and gently to avoid overflow. Don't worry if it foams slightly. That's normal, and adds to the charm of the finished candle. Did you know about this hack before? Type "wow" if this surprised you. Now grab a wooden stick or toothpick. Take one of the wicks you set aside, trim it to the desired length, and wrap it around the stick. Gently lower the wick into the center of the candle wax, ensuring it stays upright as the wax cools and sets. After the wax has hardened, it's time for the magic moment. Light your new lemon candle and watch as it transforms your space. The citrusy scent of lemon fills the air, creating a fresh and inviting atmosphere. Plus, it naturally repels insects, making it perfect for any room in your home. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. But the best part? You can customize your candle by adding essential oils or other ingredients for unique scents. From lavender to cinnamon, the possibilities are endless. Unleash your creativity and make this project truly your own. Tag a friend who needs to try this trick. This simple DIY project is not only practical, but also a fun and rewarding activity. It saves you money, looks stunning, and smells incredible. So, why spend a fortune on store-bought candles when you can make your own right at home? What do you think of this tip? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Just sprinkle coffee on lit candles and you'll be amazed at the result. This is a simple yet powerful trick that candle manufacturers don't want you to know. Stick with me until the end, and you'll thank me for this incredible tip. To get started, we'll need a large pan and 3 candles. Place the candles into the pan over low heat and let them melt slowly. Keep an eye on them as the wax begins to soften. This is such a clever hack. After I learned it, I started saving so much money. As the wax melts, you'll begin to see the wicks appear. But don't toss those wicks away. Trust me, they're going to play an important role later on. Drop your city in the comments. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Once the candles are completely melted, turn off the heat and carefully pour the wax into a heat-resistant container of your choice. Be creative here. Any non-plastic container will work beautifully. Now, while the wax is still warm, let's add some cloves. Cloves aren't just for baking. They add a delightful aroma while serving a critical purpose that you'll discover soon enough. Do you know someone who needs this tip? Tag them now. Next, add 2 spoonfuls of coffee powder. Add 1 spoonful at a time, stirring thoroughly after each. The aroma of coffee combined with cloves creates a unique scent that's both comforting and powerful. Type yes in the comments if you're excited to give this a try. This trick has been passed down through generations in my family, something my grandfather swears by. It's a natural solution with benefits that might surprise you. Once the mixture is blended well, it's time to reinsert the wick. Place it in the center of the container, holding it steady with a clothespin or stick. This step ensures the wick stays upright as the wax hardens. Let the wax cool completely. Depending on the size of your container, this may take a while, but be patient, it's worth it. Give this tip a rating from 0 to 10. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. After some time, your candle will be ready. Simply trim the excess wick and admire what you've created. This isn't just any candle. It's a homemade, naturally scented candle infused with the warmth of coffee and cloves. The best part? This candle offers more than just a cozy vibe. Many believe the combination of cloves and coffee helps repel insects, making this a fantastic option for those living in areas with frequent pests. Whether you place it in your living room, bedroom, or outdoor space, this candle adds a touch of personalization and practicality to your home. Did you know about this hack before? Type "wow" if this surprised you. For an extra boost, sprinkle a little coffee powder on top of the candle before lighting it. Not only does it enhance the look, but it also intensifies the aroma. Thank you for watching. Have you tried other homemade tricks using coffee or cloves? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas.